So you guys know by now that I have a really big fascination with lost media. However, that's not the only kind of media that I take a big interest in. I also really enjoy the creepy side of media as well, and this video is no exception. It's going to be a redo of an old video that I made back in 2022, but this time I plan to do it justice with better editing, better commentary, and more information about each one. So without further ado, get comfortable and grab yourself a snack, as we're delving into the world of creepy media as we're talking about the 10 creepy TV commercials that really did air. The Keffi coffee commercials. This one really needs no introduction, as it's become something of an internet legend over the years, but for any people who sadly don't know about this one, allow me to explain. This commercial begins with a car passing through a countryside road with peaceful music playing. A typical advert you would probably see playing on the TV, but right when the car is about to leave the view, this happens. A zombie screams his lungs out into the camera. Now have a long, hard think about this. Roll it around in your head for a little while. What product or thing do you think this could possibly be advertising? A horror game? A horror piece of media? Maybe even a theme park ride? A makeup company? Nope. This was advertising coffee. I have no idea why, but this was used for coffee. This commercial is infamous, and was used to troll thousands of people who had no idea what it was. Also, it's important to note that this is not the only commercial that Keffi has done, as they've had loads of other ones in the same kind of style with a jump scare. But be it this one or another Keffi commercial, and they forever cement themselves as internet legends. Phones for You. This entry is similar to the last one, as it also has multiple versions of the same kind of commercial, but they are both equally as disturbing. Phones for You was a British phone retailer founded in 1996, which shut down in 2014. However, in 2011, they decided to do something odd. They ran two different commercials for their company. I'm going to cover both of these in the same entry, as they are very similar. The first one depicts a man running through the woods in a panicked state. He thinks he's safe from whatever is chasing him, but he then turns and is face to face with a pale zombie as he screams in terror. The zombie then advertises the deal that they've been running, before it cuts to a female voice whispering, "Phones for you, missing our deals will haunt you," before a hand raises from the ground and does the signature "Phones for You" hand gesture.
Oh dear. The Samsung Taco icon is only $59.95 on Pay As You Go.
Phones for you. Missing our deals will haunt you.
The second commercial is pretty similar. This one shows a woman walking through a car park, but unbeknownst to her at first, she is being followed by a girl who looks very similar to Sadako from The Ring. She tries to get away and hide, but she's eventually cornered in her car, where the girl advertises the deal and ends with the same hand gesture as the first one.
of Samsung Galaxy Y in white is only $79.95 on pay-as-you-go. Phones for you. Missing our deals will haunt you.
Can you imagine being a little kid and just seeing this come on randomly at night? It's really out of left field for a phone company to be making. Nevertheless, these commercials will live on as being very creepy for a phone advert. The Snickers grocery store lady. This is both creepy and hilarious at the same time. I really don't think this one was trying to be scary, but it definitely ended up being unnerving. This commercial shows a tall woman with a weird voice and, most notably, a pale, unmoving face. She's almost like a mannequin. She then asks another shopgoer why she doesn't have any Snickers in her trolley. We then watch as she begins shoveling loads of Snicker bars into her shopping trolley. Mrs. Jansen then leaves, clearly creeped out, before it's revealed that this was just two kids in a disguise waiting to get Snickers for trick-or-treating.
Hello, Mrs. Jensen. You don't have any Snickers in your shopping cart. The neighborhood kids love Snickers on Halloween. Let me help you. I'm only helping. Snickers.
We're definitely going to her house. Shh.
This Halloween, nothing satisfies like Snickers.
This one really doesn't scare me or creep me out too much. I actually find it quite funny, to be completely honest. But I do know that this one scared a lot of people due to the scary mask that the kids were wearing, how it was unmoving and just unnatural looking. So it's definitely a notable one for me to include. The mental wealth commercial. This is just an unfortunate case in my opinion, as this commercial was really trying to tell a good message and challenging the views of video games at the time, but due to one unfortunate decision, its legacy has forever been tainted, and people seem to only remember it for being creepy. Mental Wealth was a commercial done by PlayStation in 1999. It featured Scottish accent Fiona McLean as she's speaking to the audience about playing video games to help with your mental health. It was a concept that really wasn't that discussed about, especially back then with video games, as video games were just seen as a time waster, nothing really beneficial for your mental health. However, it was all ruined by one decision. They decided to digitally distort Fiona's face, and this is single-handedly why this commercial is remembered for being creepy. The message itself is fine, it's just the visuals on screen which really make it unnerving.
Let me tell you what bugs me about human endeavour. I've never been the human in question. Have you? Mankind went to the moon. I don't even know where Grimsby is. Forget progress by proxy. Land on your own moon. It's no longer about what they can achieve out there in your behalf, but what we can experience up here in our own time. It's called mental wealth.
I hope one day people will soon realise that this commercial was genuinely a good thing to do, especially back then in the 90s. Maybe one day it will get the recognition it really deserves, instead of solely being remembered for being unnerving. It deserves a lot better in my opinion. Kinder Surprise. This one really doesn't need any explaining. When I first saw this commercial on a YouTube compilation a while ago, I literally said what the f*** out loud. This is an advert for the Kinder Egg, a famous and beloved kind of chocolate. If my American viewers don't know about this product or have never seen it before, it's because it's actually banned in America. The reason why is because every single Kinder Egg has a toy inside of it, hence the name Kinder Surprise, and the toy is kept inside of a plastic capsule, so this was seen as a potential choking hazard. Thus Kinder Surprise was banned. This specific commercial aired in 1983, and it shows Humpty Dumpty being very excited and happy over the Kinder Egg and the toy that's inside. But true to the story, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. But please nobody put him back together because this is just terrifying. This advert was infamous, and it actually ended up being pulled from airing due to kids being scared by it. Well, no duh in my opinion.
Kinder, you both shaky. Me unscrabbly. Chock-a-doobie! Doubly chock-a-doobie! Pop swabble! Toy! Yodel yum and choco scrum with multi pop swabble dies! Oh, grubbly! Me scrubble now! Snuggle! Whee!
Kinder Surprise from Ferrero.
Whoever thought that this would be appealing to kids and families, I'm sorry but you need to be fired. Because if I was a kid and I saw this, I'd cover my eyes and never buy Kinder again. Because I had no idea what was going through their heads when they thought of this. Halo Top, eat the ice cream. Now we move on to the entry that I didn't actually know about, but my good buddy Summit told me to include it on this list. And I can see why he did. This is genuinely one of the most disturbing adverts that I've seen. But it's also kinda genius once you know the backstory. This commercial was intentionally made to be creepy and unnerving so that it would go viral on the internet. It shows a woman waking up being tied down in a chair in a blinding white room. A robot approaches her and asks her to eat the ice cream. She does at first and even likes the taste of it, but the robot keeps making her eat over and over and over. She soon says that she doesn't want to eat anymore, and the robot tries forcing her to keep eating. She then knocks the spoon out of its hand in anger. The robot's stomach then opens to reveal a cone of ice cream.
Hello.
Good morning. It is time for ice cream.
What's good? What's it?
Eat the ice cream.
Where am I?
Humans require ice cream.
What is this place?
Eat the ice cream.
I don't want any more.
Eat the ice cream.
How long have I been here?
You're so hungry for delicious ice cream.
Get that away from me. Where's Steven?
Everyone you love is gone. There is only ice cream.
Ice cream, that's all we need.
Eat the ice cream.
I don't really have that much to add on to this one. It's just one you look at and you understand why it's on the list. It is genius marketing though, and they definitely succeeded at their goal as it went very viral. But now I know which ice cream company that I'm not buying from in the future. It's this one. Little Baby's Ice Cream. Oh great, they keep ruining ice cream. Little Baby's Ice Cream is infamous on the internet for just how disturbing its commercials are. The most famous ones aired in 2011, and it depicts a man fully slathered in Little Baby's ice cream. He stares into the camera, never once breaking eye contact. As he slowly eats the ice cream, eerie music plays in the background as an unnerving narration describes how amazing the ice cream is for babies. The freakiest part is when the man takes the spoon, plunges it into his own head, and begins eating himself. I think ASDF movie perfectly describes this commercial.
Whose idea was this?
There's good reason for my glistening skin, and how I shine, and how my pores are so clean and clear. I eat little baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet. I spring from activity to activity. I love my job. I love my life. When you eat little baby's ice cream, you'll wink and nod and hug and high-five each other with great enthusiasm. This is a special time. Little baby's ice cream. Ice cream is a feeling.
But oh, if you think that's all there is to this, you can think again. There's a second advert to this series, and it's just as creepy as the first one. It shows an infinite loop of the man eating himself over and over and over again.
Go ahead and lick something. We lick you very much. If you want to lick something, lick us. We love to lick. We lick to love. We're love lickers. Little baby's ice cream. Ice cream is a feeling.
I genuinely have no idea who thought that this would be a good way to advertise baby's ice cream of all stuff. You think it would be on some kind of anti-drug related thing, but this one will forever live on in the internet as something genuinely eerie. You won't be forgotten anytime soon, little baby's ice cream, for better or for worse. Baby Laugh-A-Lot. Oh, we have one that really gets me. Baby Laugh-A-Lot was a toy made by the company Remco in 1971. As its name implies, this is a doll that laughs and laughs, and they made a commercial to go right along with that theme. But let's just say, the audience was doing anything but laughing when they saw it. The commercial shows the doll laughing crazily. Soon, the kids around the doll begin laughing uncontrollably, and then towards the end, even the narrator begins joining in. I don't doubt that the creators' hearts were in the right place for this one. I really think they just wanted to do something fun for the kids and to advertise this doll properly.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh-A-Lot. You're listening to Baby Laugh-A-Lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen. Just push the button and she starts to giggle. Get Baby Laugh-A-Lot by Remco.
This one is just plain wrong in my opinion. The doll itself already looks pretty damn scary. Combine that with its disturbing laugh, and it really is no wonder why the company went bankrupt the very same year they tried to release this thing. Maybe it was for the best. The Audi RS4 Spider commercial. I must warn my arachnophobic viewers that this one does contain an image of a spider in it, so to those who don't want to see a spider, skip to the time that I'll put on screen. This commercial was made for Audi to promote their new Audi RS4 car in 2005. It shows an Audi stuck in a giant spider web in a dark background. Eerie music plays over and over and begins building and building. As quick shots and sound effects ring around, it builds and builds until a spider lands on the car's hood. It screeches loudly, runs towards the camera, and then transforms into the Audi RS4 to end the commercial.
inside her.
Again, there's really not much for me to say about this one. It's just plain creepy. Out of all the things to promote a car, why would you pick a thing which is associated with the most common human fear in the world? Well, let's just hope Audi or any other car companies never do anything like this again. The Japanese tyre commercial. You know we're in for a treat when they have to put a disclaimer at the beginning of the commercial that it's not for those with heart problems. Yep, the scariest one in my opinion is the Japanese tyre commercial. Made by the company Autoway, this commercial was made to show the tyre company's product and how effective it is during harsh weather situations. It's why the video is filmed in the snow. But this video takes a left turn as they spot a woman in the middle of the road. They contemplate what to do, and this happens. I turned down the audio considerably so the jump wouldn't be as bad. But yeah, she ends up flying towards the windshield of the car, causing the men to scream and reverse away. I think we can all agree this should have been stopped way before it ever got produced. If you have to make a warning for people with heart conditions, that's a problem. If you didn't already know about this commercial, I doubt you'll be forgetting about it anytime soon. So that was the list. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to help support me so I can keep making these kind of videos, consider subscribing to my channel. Follow me on Twitch as I stream there sometimes, and comment down below which commercial do you think is the creepiest. I have the next Lost Media video planned, so I hope you guys are looking forward to it. But for now, I'm DarkTheMage, and take care everybody.